Hi, I'm Kent. Welcome back to Remember. It's time for another game and me to fail at that 8 times. Hope you're excited. So, yeah, we left off. Laughed off? Don't laugh. We left off talking to Peter and we remembered hanging out, being bros at a bar. Nothing useful of remembrance, so yeah. I'm not ready to do anything. Me neither. My head hurts.
Hey. What is it, Pete?
What up, Pete?
You got this. Just breathe and focus.
Just save a lot.
We'll get out soon.
So, shall we begin? Please, take your places.
Again, it feels like I just finished the other one.
We're gonna get out of here.
I hope so. Let me save again. It's been 2 seconds, but if/when I die...
I don't believe you know that for certain.
He's right. We'll slowly remember and get out of this hellhole.
Lisa and Xavier. Such brave souls. I find it interesting that you both are still so confident that you'll make it out, despite the odds against you.
Then you're stupider than you act.
Is the odds against you a hint?
Oh.
For everything he says.
Enlighten me.
That's the thing is, like, out of all of them, Xavier and Lisa are the ones that I don't trust the most. Even though Xavier is my favorite, but I don't know, with how smart he is, I don't trust him. He uses big words and confuses me. So, and then for Lisa, part of me is like, well, maybe her, like, clumsiness, I don't know what word I'm looking for here, is like an act? I don't know. It could be any of them. Who knows? It's all blocked. They could act totally different afterwards, which is another thing, like, who knows? If only I could
Why
just
should
play
we
the
give
game.
up when we know there's a chance to leave? If we trust Chris to save us and help us get out, then I see nothing wrong with being confident.
Very fair. But allow me to be the realistic one among us. Your fate is in Chris's hands. Chris can very easily let you all drown.
Shut the hell up!
But it's true, is it not? Why, you could start the game and quite literally step away from the console, letting the time run out.
Like I would do that.
You would consider saving the accomplices of your sister's kidnapping?
You still haven't shown any proof that any of them were involved. You have shown nothing to me to prove that any of them were involved with Sarah's disappearance. I don't have to believe a damn word you say. You're just making us play this stupid game because it's funny, aren't you?
But now he's gonna show something, and you're gonna be like, oh, I guess I shouldn't save them.
Chris.
You really believe us?
That's why I trust you.
Thanks, Xavier.
That's why all of us trust you.
Thanks, Lisa. The 2 people I immediately called out 5 seconds
If
ago.
that is what you want to believe, then so be it.
Huh?
I can't force you to believe me, but the time isn't right for me to prove anything to you.
Fuck you.
Be as hostile as you want, Chris. I still have you all trapped in my little bunker, and the only way I will allow you all to leave is when you play my game and learn the truth. I won't just hand you your freedom. You have to work for it. Or I will decide your fates for you. Now you understand who was in power here. You lost the power to control your fate when you allowed Sarah out of your sight that night.
Wait, yeah.
How did I know that? Simple. I know everything that happened that night. I have evidence and records of every step Sarah made, and who left her to be taken by birds.
The mask isn't Sarah, is it?
Now, you will play my little game and discover the truth without my proof. That is your punishment for letting Sarah be taken. Do you understand?
Unless this guy's like a random guy who kidnapped Sarah and is like obsessed with Sarah. But then everyone would be innocent, which arguably I guess is an option, but it's my last
I will take
letter.
that as a yes.
Chris.
Rosa, leave it alone. Chris needs to focus.
Yeah.
You got it, Chris. Don't let this freak get to you.
It's too late.
And there you all go again. So supportive and confident. It's like a huge circle, a battle of truth and lie. I know the truth, and none of you will speak of it.
You took the memories away.
We would if we remembered.
Yeah, like,
But you didn't, did you? The ones involved let the truth be hidden for years. And now you are all trapped here because of your cowardice.
sorry. So I was just moving the screen around. So here was the one I should listen to, so just play a factor game. Don't want to believe him, or his actions prove that he's doing it just for fun. Could have killed us by now, yet he hasn't.
Now, we've talked for long enough. Let's start the game.
Wait, one last sporadic save.
Don't you have something to tell us?
Oh,
Oh, that's right. The next part of the story.
looks like I'm saving again.
The butterfly then met a horrible bee. The bee was doing terrible business with wasps. But when the butterfly approached, it stopped to chat. The butterfly told the bee that what it was doing was wrong. So, the horrible bee shooed the butterfly away, scaring it back into the darkness of the night.
Okay. Wait, now save. Okay. Here we go. I wanna know which way this one.
Stop! Thank you! Oh my god!
This is gonna be unfair. Okay. On the bottom end. Fucking awful thing is like I drop the fucking ring every time. Oh god,
Water stopped! Thanks, Chris.
yeah. Almost. I got pretty far.
You lose, Chris. Truly a shame.
Yeah.
Stop!
Is this gonna be the same?
I guess you really did believe me. Enough, truly a shame to see innocents punished as well.
Is it the same?
Wait.
I pity.
Get off that terrifying scene. Okay. This one's still the same. like sitting there and waiting for him to appear so I could figure out where he came from.
Oh my god, Chris! No more water. Thank you, Chris.
I'll wait here.
Jesus Christ, the woman stopped. Thanks.
Even more. That one didn't take as long. Thank God. I thought it was gonna take longer because of the... Because I wouldn't have kept doing them in a specific order, so then the honeycombs would have kept being randomized for me. So...
Good job, Chris.
Woo.
Yeah, thanks.
Monster who kidnapped us is apparently punishing us for what we did to Sarah. Innocent or not, I will forever blame myself for letting Sarah out of my sight, but to put my friends through this. If any of them are innocent, then it's my job to make sure they stay alive, but in doing so I must put them through the hell of potential death.
Well done. Well done. I am surprised you managed to figure the level out.
I'm smarter than you think.
And stubborn as well.
Thanks.
At least Chris is keeping us alive.
But for how long?
Not very. You all technically died a while back. Too many variables, too many hopes and despairs that would shatter any choice I made if I didn't know about them beforehand. What if I saved someone who had a direct hand in my sister's disappearance? What if I killed someone because of an accident? What if I tortured someone innocent? This entire game is the kidnapper's torture porn, and I am the star.
Your face is utterly enigmatic, Chris. I wonder, are you thinking about the future?
Fuck you.
How ominous. Well, I suppose I will leave you to your thoughts. It may take a while for the culprits to remember everything, and you need to stay sharp to figure out who is lying.
That's the thing. Even if someone remembered, they're not going to tell me. Because they obviously don't want to die.
We wouldn't lie to him. We're his friends.
Friendship didn't stop some of you before. But let's not beat a dead insect while it's down, shall we?
Screw you.
Have a good rest.
Too bad we don't have alcohol, huh?
Peter, now is not the time to be funny.
Then win, Lisa. We already have the kidnapper trying to tear us apart.
As much as I hate to say it, Peter's right. We need to maintain our focus and get the hell out of here. Even if that means listening to Peter's shitty jokes.
I don't know if that was a joke. Because my memory did have to do with drinking with Peter. Now I'm suspicious of
Hey,
him.
fuck off. They're funny.
But how long will that take? We could be here for weeks, months even.
He said like a week or
And
two.
what if the kidnapper is lying? What if he never lets us go?
Then we starve to death and resort to cannibalism. I don't know. Something about him seems genuine to this fucked up game he's putting us through, however, it doesn't feel eternal. It's like he's preparing me for the bigger picture. Is this guy trying to get me to learn what happened, or is it some kind of mind game for a terrible sibling? Either way, I don't think it's forever. Too many factors to consider and too many fears.
Are you okay, Chris?
Huh?
Oh.
What's wrong?
I don't feel like playing right now.
Why not?
Sarah,
Okay.
it's complicated.
Complicated?
Like, it's hard to explain. I guess I feel...
worried, conflicted, everything. All of the things. Depression.
You can do it.
Thanks, Sarah.
Huh?
I can recall everything she's ever said to me. But you just had your memories wiped. Suppressed, I guess. Melds perfectly into my situation, so I can't even tell if she's here or not. I feel like she's alive. I feel like she's here. Self-inflicted, an attempt to punish myself on top of the game. I'll never truly know. Okay. Who should we talk to? I want to talk to one of the Goyles. She's in her room a lot. Let's talk to her. I feel a little close to her. I need to speak to her, especially with Sarah.
Rosa?
around.
Chris, come in.
What's up?
Rosa, have you been sleeping?
Huh? Oh,
She hasn't. You haven't slept in 2 days? I'm gonna call her
Rosa,
out.
Chris?
you haven't, have you? Rosa, you need sleep.
I know, but I've been thinking about our kidnapper.
Huh? A kidnapper? Why?
You could still sleep.
I'm trying
Jesus.
to pin down who he could be. If Xavier is right, then we know him. Yet, I seriously cannot recall any person I know who has connections with us who would do this.
Well, of course you can't. We had our memories suppressed. A napkin.
Where did you get that napkin?
Huh? There are a bunch in the kitchen, in one of the drawers. I found a pen in there as well. Must have been left in there.
Never checked the kitchen thoroughly.
But looking at every person I remember, I can't recall a single person who would be able to pull something like this off.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about a secret underground bunker with some sort of high-tech equipment. It can't be a teacher or a student from our school.
It could. You don't know them very well, probably.
Plus, they know of Sarah. So that means they have to be really close.
I mean, that's kind of it. But then again, like, they could have just stalked Sarah. Has she always been this way? She's a med student, so...
Chris?
Yeah, what do I know about her? Extremely studious student. There wasn't a day she didn't have a textbook or a notebook in her bag or hand. She was a very social girl, not many people liked her.
Jeez, do you know about the spit girl in our honors lab? Apparently, she has a full ride here. I bet she likes to flaunt it like some queen or something.
I actually heard she's a freak prodigy. Like, she keeps carrying around her textbooks, even for classes she doesn't have.
A freak prodigy? Man, that girl's really smart. What a weirdo.
What is up with that?
Must think she's smarter than all of us.
Wasn't that she was prideful of her intelligence, but something definitely turned off any social desire in her to interact with anyone but our group. Yeah, because they're all fucking jerks. Because we all entered and stuck it out through middle school. So I've known her for a very long time. She even made notes about random topics that we talked about when we studied together.
Rosa, are you listening? What are you writing?
Huh? Oh, I was writing about color patterns.
Huh? But you're not an art student.
Color patterns.
I know, but it's interesting to think about how we all view colors differently and stuff. Is that weird?
I love that topic. I love that my blue is not the same as your blue. What do you think about that?
Just a little bit, Rosa.
Xavier!
I mean, admittedly, it is a little weird to just randomly be doing that, but it's an okay topic.
At least she's not stressing about her dissection test.
Well, I still am, but might as well not stress too much about it, right?
She never failed a test. The lowest grade she ever got was an A- simply because she missed a single quotation in an essay. Can't remember why she became so anti-social.
Chris? Chris, are you okay?
Sorry, I was just thinking about how smart you were.
Jeez, you scared me. Here, I ran and got you some water.
In the time that I was out?
Thanks.
Jesus.
What
how long was I
happened?
out?
Did you remember something?
Yeah. She might be thinking that I remember something about the kidnapper, but in reality I was thinking about her.
Not really. I was remembering something about you, I guess.
Huh? About me?
About you.
Yeah, about how you were in college and stuff, you know? You were always taking notes and find things the rest of us couldn't, even before Xavier.
Well, I guess that's something.
That went nowhere fast. Why would...
I'm
No.
sorry.
No, it's fine. I mean, it's memory, so it's important.
Of course. If it's a memory and it's important...
Say, Rosa,
What is it?
do you remember having any other friends except for us in college? Us being everyone in this bunker.
I don't think so. I think you and the others were my only friends.
Do you remember why?
Well,
My, look at the time. It must be time for the game. Everyone, to the main room, please.
another game.
More shaken than normal.
Just get this over with.
It's gonna be something where everyone I interact with afterwards is gonna be like, now I'm suspicious of you.
Don't act like you're getting used to this. That's creepy.
I mean, I would probably get used to it
The
eventually.
faster we get this done, though, the better. So Xavier's right to think that way.
Still, we shouldn't make it out like this is a familiar feeling.
All of you are so obedient today. I wonder what changed.
Don't fool yourself. We just want to leave.
Does Chris know the truth?
Well, no, but
Then you can't leave.
We don't remember everything yet. As soon as we do, Chris will know the truth.
And until then, you all will keep going through this game over and over. Has this game done nothing to help?
all it's done is put us in danger. We can't remember anything under such stress.
Is that so? Well, we'll see after I reveal this next part of the story. It's sure to pique some interest.
Okay.
Hurry it up.
So testy today, Xavier. Have I touched a nerve?
So there's a butterfly, a ladybug, and a bee. And the bee is in cahoots with wasps, but the wasps don't seem to be important. Or at least don't seem to be anyone here.
You're pissing me off, that's for sure.
Of course, of course! The brave and mighty Xavier standing up to the cruel and evil bird that is his captor. So noble, and yet so laughable.
Just hurry up.
Xavier, calm down.
I'm just getting riled up so quickly. Go through this.
It's okay, Chris. You can do it.
Sarah?
Huh? Chris, what's
Okay.
the matter?
So no one else heard that. So it is...
Sorry, I'm just tired.
I'm just tired. Here I go trying to save you guys.
All right.
Well then, the story. Finally, the butterfly met the bird, who sang a sweet little song, and asked the butterfly to fly away with them. The butterfly agreed and began to follow. In the bushes, a cowardly spider quietly watched as the butterfly was led away to a dark patch of woods.
Okay. ladybug, a bee, and a spider, but the bee is the enemy in the last game, so what does that mean? And then, so, the spider is semi-evil because he didn't do anything to stop it. The bee... I wouldn't say that the bee was evil, he was just doing bad things. But he wasn't directly involved with the kidnapping.
Interesting.
What? What's so interesting now?
No one seems to be getting affected.
What?
What are you talking?
Hey! You can't just do that!
I can, and I did. So let the game begin.
Is he trying to, like, jog memories by telling this story? Oh, he's rushing us. Here we go. There it is. Oh, Jesus.
That's the one.
This is gonna be rough. That's a lot of time, though.
Come on, it stopped! Thanks, Chris.
Stop. Okay.
Thank God.
Well done. Well done.
Thanks.
Take that, you piece of shit. Chris will beat every single game you throw at us.
I've noticed.
What's the matter? I thought you enjoyed seeing us like this.
You misunderstand my amusement, then.
Who cares? The game's over!
This game, yes. I had much more planned for you all. But it seems that these games are having little effect on your memories, and are merely delaying the final product I was looking for.
Way to go, everyone.
You were trying to get us to remember the past with torture?
This is why I despise youth. Ignorant and small-minded, unable to comprehend their surroundings and situation unless guided.
How in the hell was torture supposed to get us to remember anything?
The story.
What?
The story.
The story?
Yeah.
You mean that creepy tale he kept telling us?
Although, like, story and torture are, like, two different things. I would just keep repeating the story.
Subjecting the human mind to vast amounts of stress is both a hindrance and an improvement in explicit memory. Using emotionally linked words during a moment of anxious duress can cause memories to be recalled.
Stress hormones can literally enhance the brain's ability to remember certain events if key emotional phrases are used.
So, that story you've been telling us
was meant to force memories out. I thought the wording of it would click through. However, it seems to have been for naught. That is what I get for trying a new method of assessment.
Oh boy, we're going to the old method
So
then.
you put us through this game for nothing?
It was an attempt.
Not so, Lisa. As all experiments have potential,
Just trying to
this
help.
one just ended in failure. That does not mean that I cannot get what I desire.
How do you plan to do that?
Indeed. How?
How many times will this world become more psychotic? How are we supposed to get out of here at this rate if this guy is literally
One final game.
Oh boy. Should I save? Save real quick, dude. Okay.
A final game?
That means...
Yes. The next game will be your last. However, I will reveal the truth before it plays out.
What, just like that?
What?
Why not now?
So the guilty ones can beg for forgiveness before they are found out. Just because this experiment seems to have ended in failure does not mean that each of you does not remember the past. After all, the guilty ones hid the truth for a long, long time. Who's to say that they aren't lying now?
So I'll learn everything tomorrow.
Indeed. You'll learn who are the guilty ones, just as Sarah intended.
Did she truly want this?
Well then, are we done here?
Shall I tell you how many?
How many?
How many are guilty?
How many of your friends are innocent?
Okay.
You're really gonna tell us?
Chris?
Chris, you don't have to answer him.
Why not?
Huh? Peter?
Why shouldn't Chris learn how many of us are innocent? It'd be better to know what's at stake than to assume all of us are innocent.
That seems a little backward. Why would...
If Chris knew how many of us were innocent, then the ones who weren't would start getting paranoid the closer to the game we got.
Leading the guilty ones to reveal themselves.
I still don't think guilty people would reveal
Well,
themselves.
Chris,
They would
all
still
you
be
need to
lying.
do is ask me, how many of my friends are innocent?
I'm gonna make 2 saves. Because if it's an option, I feel like that's a split for different endings. This could wedge a large wall between my friends and me, but that also allows me to know the ones to watch out for. Sure.
How many of my friends are innocent?
I bet it's 2.
1.
Oh.
1?
What are you talking about? Hold the fuck on!
You're lying! There's no way!
Guys, stop it!
Uh-huh. Peter?
You heard the guy. Only one of us is an innocent person. There's no reason for him to lie now.
Such confidence, Peter. Of course, you are correct. There's no reason for me to lie at this point. Not with a final game around the corner.
How do we know that you're not lying?
I would be breaking a promise if I did.
A promise to Sarah.
What promise?
Well, I guess I'll just leave it at that. Have a good rest, insects. The next game is a very important one.
Only 1. God, I don't know. Well, if the story is meant to jog memories, I guess the thing for that would be that 3 people were involved in watching her walk away from the house. So, only one person was not directly involved, but I don't know if that would mean that they're at fault. Because it's just a matter of not doing anything. It's more of the bystander effect. Stealing her away.
Alright. Let's all make a pact.
Oh boy.
Huh? Where is this coming from?
A pact.
I'm sick and tired of that fuckface trying to screw with us. We We need to come together and stand our ground against that guy if we're gonna survive.
But
What do we do with the guilty people?
Chris will decide what to do then. We can't just let this guy divide us before the final game.
Xavier's right. We have to remain calm and just get through one more game. It's the only way to survive right now, as terrible as that is to say.
so, we have to be willing to lie to Chris again just to survive?
Get your head out of your ass! Did you listen to anything I just said?
No! You get your head out of your ass, Xavier! Just because we want to survive doesn't mean that we should make some stupid pact and lie to Chris just to keep breathing!
I'm trying to keep us from letting that asshole who kidnapped us get into our heads!
No! You're trying to ensure that Chris will keep you alive!
Peter, calm down!
Xavier, hold on!
What's wrong with living? Is surviving that difficult of a fucking concept to understand for a shithead like you?
Stop pretending like you're better than me. I may not remember everything about the past because of that stupid drug we all got, but I remember damn well that you can't say shit about living when half of your life was a huge fuck up.
Please tell.
What the fuck do you know about living? What the fuck do you know about me? You know jack shit, and that is all you've ever known!
At least I'm clean and never had to go to rehab, you fucking asshole!
There's nothing wrong with that. At least he went to rehab. So he's probably the bee. Oh god.
Peter!
God.
I will beat the shit out of you!
Jesus.
Guys!
Stop.
Xavier! Peter! Stop it!
What?
Finish what you started, prick!
Chris, get back!
You fuck! You think you're better than me now? Huh?
Fuck you! I'm the only one who isn't falling for your heroic bullshit! You're not the leader of this group, so stop trying to be it!
Well, at least I have a pair of balls to actually stand up for us, Pete! What do you have to say about that, you fucking coward?
I am not a coward!
Peter, enough!
I'm not a coward! I'm not! I'm...
Xavier!
Both of them are guilty.
Peter?
Oh god, they're both guilty! The bee that was selling drugs to Wasp and the cowardly spider. So it's one of the girls that are innocent. Oh god. I hope it's Rosa. I like Rosa. And I like both of them. I don't know.
Xavier, hey.
Oh god, he's knocked out cold.
Peter,
Jesus.
let me see your hands.
No! I have to go.
You remember, didn't you?
Peter!
Rosa, Chris, help me get Xavier into his room.
Sure
Right.
thing, Lisa.
That was scary.
What the hell was Peter thinking?
Well, what was up with Xavier?
Excuse me?
Peter was slightly right, you know. We have one more game. Just because we make a pact now doesn't mean it'll stick if...
So you want people to die?
Don't you two
No,
start fighting now.
that's not what I was insinuating.
Sorry. I guess this whole thing is crazy.
Yeah.
Xavier's pack idea, though it seems both selfish but safe at the same time, if we come together, we can stay strong. The game appears, but if only one person's innocent, then would I see any reason to make such a pact?
Here, I'll take care of Xavier. You two should go check on Peter.
I feel like Lisa is with Xavier, like dating-wise, so I feel like she's the ladybug just because of the mask earlier called out about Xavier, it's interesting that you two would say something or stand up for something. I don't really remember.
Okay. Chris? What do you plan to do?
Huh?
About the game. It's tomorrow.
I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see.
Yeah. Chris?
Yeah, Rosa?
Whatever happens, I trust you. We all do, in the end. Peter? Can we come in?
Huh? It won't open. Go away!
Peter!
Just leave me alone, okay?
He knows.
I don't think we'll be getting in. Peter.
I'm going to bed.
Huh? Okay. Have a good night, I guess.
Yeah.
Is everything going to be okay, Chris?
Nope.
Nah. I don't think so, Sarah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For what?
I'm sorry for leaving.
It's not your fault. I think. Did it ever say the age difference between Chris and Sarah? If it was 5 years ago, she'd be 13 now. And they've been talking about college studies. So, at least 19, depending on the year. As of right now. So 5 years ago. 14.
Mommy, can I go play outside?
No, Sarah. You know you can't play outside.
But why not?
Because I said so, okay?
I didn't know then, but Sarah had some sort of mental disorder that prevented her from learning as quickly as other kids. It caused a lot of problems, so she was stuck homeschooled. So that she was practically under house arrest. Her mom didn't understand how to handle a child with disability, so she treated Sarah with safety gloves. Tried my best to teach her everything I knew, how to do math and draw. She loved to draw butterflies. I even tried to teach her how to differentiate between good people and bad people in hopes that one day she would be allowed to go outside and see the world, but the more time went on, the more the idea of her ever going outside seemed impossible, so I decided to take new responsibility.
What if I watched over her?
Huh?
She really wants to go outside. I can watch over her.
Chris.
Please, Mom. I promise to make sure she stays behind the fence.
Okay, Chris.
After that, she finally got to be outside. Her mom worked 2 jobs. Her mom worked 2 jobs, so she always arranged for Sarah to go home and Sarah to go to school. Then we played together until the sun. As if they were teacher someone so they were food students.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Everything about this is my fault. Sarah's disappearance, getting kidnapped, my friends getting tortured, everything. Not even my hallucinations would respond and fight me. Should be happy. I'm about to learn the truth, but something keeps me from being relieved at the idea of the final game. We get to leave. Well, I get to leave. The others, however, are waiting for some sort of judgment. It was the kidnapper's plan, after all, making me judge my friends for what some did to Sarah. I will always circle back to the same question over and over, like it's a broken record on repeat. Will I have the courage? I'm suddenly beyond scared. What will I learn? How did Sarah get taken? Who took her? There are so many questions running through my head, yet I can't bring myself to feel anything but fear. What has become of me?
Huh? Chris.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
Hey. Where are his bruises?
Hey, are you?
I'm fine. He didn't hit me hard enough to make bruises.
He's a wimp. Don't worry about it.
he knocked you out though.
Rosa, one more word.
Sorry.
Lisa did take care of him with a plate of ice. Maybe Rosa helped after I went to
Here, food. It'll be our last meal here, thank God.
Yeah.
Where's Peter?
He hasn't come out of his room.
He locked himself in there. I guess he found a way to lock the sensors so we can't force the door open.
Well, it's kind of easy. There's a button on the pad that...
And now you tell me?
You didn't ask.
Still, I'm worried.
Also, like, why would you need to lock the door anyway?
Leave him be. He's an adult. He'll eat when he's hungry or he'll just skip the meal. Not like he'll be able to stay in there for the game, so he has to come out eventually.
Not looking forward to it.
I'm gonna go to my room.
Go now.
Chris, at least eat a little.
I'll try.
Huh?
What? Is it bad?
No, it's not that. I'm just not hungry. Excuse me.
God, I don't know. Between Rosa and Lisa being the people who I think are innocent, which could be wrong, who knows? He could be lying, who knows? Everyone could be innocent, everyone could be guilty, who fucking knows? So, I'm gonna cut that here. Sorry for leaving it right before the last thing, but I feel like that's the best time to stop. So, woo. Hopefully the last puzzle won't be a nightmare, but probably will. Probably will decide judgment-wise during that last one, and I'm not looking forward to it. And I hope the judgment thing isn't kill or live. I hope there's a gray thing. Because, I don't know, none of them... I don't feel like anyone was at fault through the story. It's just they were all so passive about it. So... who knows? I don't know. We'll find out soon, I guess, so... see you all in the maybe last episode, maybe one more after. We'll see. So, bye.